On Thai PBS World tonight, Myanmar's warlord aims to take down all scam call centers following Chinese top officials' visits. Former Prime Minister Thaksin acts proactively to engage in resolving Myanmar's conflict. And Thai government is taking actions to mitigate the impact by Trump's reciprocal tariffs against the country. You're watching Thai PBS World Tonight. I'm Frank Kanshi.
And I'm Nat Bunna.
Today, let's begin with the latest on the tackling process of scam call centers in Myanmar and the remaining rescue of those victims following the recent encounter between China's Liu Zhongyi and Myanmar's Karen warlord So Chi-tu. Leader of the Karen border Bangpho So Chi-tu vowed to stamp out all Chinese-run scam call centers in the Myawaddy border township in Myanmar within this month. He also promised full cooperation with Thai authorities in getting rid of all scam gangs and grey Chinese-run businesses in Myawaddy, which is under the Karen border Bangpho's control. Speaking to a group of Burmese and Thai reporters at the Karen border Bangpho's headquarters, the Karen warlord claimed that he had nothing to do with the operations of the online scam gangs, but only collects rent for the land occupied by the call centers. He claimed that arrest warrants have been issued against more than 1,000 people suspected of involvement in the call centers. He also disclosed that there are about 70,000 foreigners of various nationality, but most of whom are Chinese in Myawaddy. Meanwhile, it is reported that Chinese nationals sent across the border from Myawaddy into Thailand's Meso district will be repatriated on charter flights from Meso airport without going through the normal screening process by Thai authorities. Previously, the Thai government has cut off electricity, internet, and fuel supplies to 5 border towns in Myanmar to put pressure on call center gangs. However, there are other measures that have been imposed. Yesterday, Police General Thakchai Pitani Lapu, who's the chief of the Police Anti-Human Trafficking Center, held a meeting with representatives from the embassies of 18 countries, the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime, and the Homeland Security Investigations to discuss measures to prevent human trafficking related to cross-border scams and transnational crime. The meeting was held to report on the progress after some measures have been imposed, one of them being the screening and questioning of tourists traveling to Meso district. As a result, 58 foreign tourists have been screened and decided not to cross the border into Myanmar. They also focus on cooperation with the Royal Thai Police and the 18 embassies to exchange in-depth information, including IP addresses, to identify the location of these criminal gangs in order to help the victims. So we see some practical and feasible measure there from, of course, Myanmar's authorities and Thailand there. Of course, the Karen warlord say that this is the target, close down all scam centers in 1 month. Is that possible?
Well, it requires efforts not just between Thailand and Myanmar or China, but it actually required cooperation with up to 18 countries, according to the recent meeting with the embassies of 18 countries, the UNODC as well. So this is because the victims who have been lured to work in these human trafficking gangs are not only Chinese nationals, because there are other nationalities as well, whether it's Filipinos, some from Ethiopia, Malaysia, Indonesia as well, and some Thais. So this requires a huge collaborative effort between all sectors from different countries.
And we have to see the tailwind too, because this is kind of a business, border business there. So if really the Karen warlord closed down every scam centers, where will they go? As in, where would they move to in terms of nearby countries?
Right, because the scam cities are not only in Myanmar, but there are tons of them in Cambodia as well. And the Thai government has to work really hard to tackle these scam cities, not just in Myanmar and Cambodia, but also saving the victims who have been lured into working there. And still on the issue related to Myanmar, but with more emphasis on international relations, after Thaksin Shinawatra has been appointed as the informal advisor to the ASEAN's chairman, Anwar Ibrahim, Thaksin has been really active in the regional talks, including talks related to Myanmar. And he even said that the issue related to Myanmar is the elephant in the room for the ASEAN region. Former Prime Minister Thaksin Shinawatra says he has begun meeting with key leaders of Myanmar's various ethnic groups to explore ways to resolve the ongoing armed conflict in the country. Thaksin said during an exclusive interview with Malaysia's state-run Bernama news agency in Bangkok that they came with a long list of demands, but he asked them to return with a shorter list, which must be pragmatic. He also said that the Myanmar junta also needs to adopt more inclusive approach by engaging these groups before talking about holding a general election, which may end up not being recognized. Thaksin has been serving as the informal chief advisor to ASEAN's chairman this year, which is Malaysia's Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim. Thaksin, who is obviously the father of Prime Minister Paetongtarn Shinawatra, did not provide any more details about when and where he met with the ethnic groups. But before being appointed as the informal advisor to the ASEAN's chairman, Thaksin reportedly met with leaders of some ethnic groups in conflict with the Myanmar government in Chiang Mai last year. And Thaksin told Bernama that he has confidence in Malaysia's leadership as ASEAN chair in addressing the Myanmar crisis. He also revealed that he has got down to work to assist and advise Anwar as well. He even described Anwar as a good man with a sharp mind who sees things from both a broad and detailed perspective. Meanwhile, Thaksin suggested that it would be beneficial if ASEAN could concede a little bit if the military junta agreed to engage with the various ethnic groups. He agreed with Anwar that all sides needed to talk to defuse the conflict. Separately, Thaksin proposed that ASEAN adopt a cryptocurrency, adding that the 10-member bloc must not miss the opportunity as the U.S. President Donald Trump is expected to push for broader adoption. He said that Trump has openly expressed his support for Bitcoin and other digital currencies, so ASEAN needs to study how we move forward to ensure we do not get left behind. And since his appointment, Thaksin and Anwar have met twice, in late December and again in early February, to discuss various important matters, including the situation in Myanmar, peace efforts in southern Thailand, and also the development of cryptocurrencies. Meanwhile, Thaksin will be in Brunei today and tomorrow to attend an ASEAN meeting at the invitation of the Malaysian Prime Minister. So you can see that Thaksin has been really active in regional talks, and he seems to be very active in talks related to the ongoing conflicts in Myanmar as well.
In other words, Thailand is not only influential in Thailand, but also in ASEAN too, as in the Prime Minister of Malaysia, Anwar here, invited him to go to attend various functions there. And right now we can see, of course, Thaksin really put his feet into Myanmar, as in to resolve the issue, but it would be quite difficult because, of course, we still have to see different sides because actually in Myanmar right now, of course, the military government control one part, but ethnic groups, they have their own land and authorities in different parts in Myanmar too. And of course, this time Thaksin also gave the vision of ASEAN to adopt cryptocurrencies. Wow. That's the key there, of course, as U.S. Donald Trump always say that.
Because the issue of cryptocurrencies has been like the big thing for many ASEAN countries, especially now many of the countries in the ASEAN region are actually moving towards the digital economy.
And also in Thailand, we have already had the Phuket Sandbox program right now, according to Commerce Ministry there. So we will see how it goes. If Thailand will be the first one to adopt that, we will see would that be happening. And of course, we have to take our spotlight to the international relations between the United States and Thailand in terms of trade, because of course, under Trump 2.0 era here. I think Thailand will get so much impact about the tariff policy. And right now, Thailand's authority has identified 2 key areas where Thailand may face pressure from the United States. With President Donald Trump expected to impose tariffs on countries running trade surpluses with the US by 1st April, Thailand is at risk of being targeted. The government is taking proactive measures to mitigate the impact and prepare for negotiations. A Commerce Ministry committee has been tasked with analyzing the situation and formulating strategies for discussions with Washington. The committee, which convened its first meeting on 14th January, is compiling trade and investment data to support reciprocal negotiations with the US. Officials anticipate that U.S. will exert pressure on Thailand in 2 key areas. Washington is expected to push Thailand to increase imports from the U.S., particularly in sectors where mutual benefits can be achieved, such as manufacturing supply chains. There may be demands for Thailand to open its market to American agricultural products that have so far faced restrictions. The government will negotiate carefully to minimize any adverse effects on Thai farmers and domestic markets. To maintain export momentum, Thailand aims to preserve its market share in the U.S. while diversifying into emerging markets such as South Asia and Middle East. Additionally, efforts are being made to accelerate free trade agreement negotiations to enhance the competitiveness of Thai exports and attract foreign direct investment. Among the measures under discussion is an increase in imports of ethane gas, a crucial raw material for the petrochemical sector. With the U.S. energy production expected to rise under Trump's policies, Thailand is considering replacing higher cost domestic ethane gas with U.S. imports. Secretary General of the National Economic and Social Development Council warned that Trump's anticipated tax-focused trade policy posed a significant risk to Thailand's economy. In 2024, Thailand recorded a trade surplus of 41.5 billion, with the U.S. ranking as the 10th largest trade surplus holder there. So, of course, you can see that Thailand right now at ranking 10th, that I think President Donald Trump will impose measures to get the trade surpluses back to the balance. And of course, Thailand can use so many measures, for example, FTA there, as in the Commerce Minister, Pichai Narithapan, say that this week, Thailand will complete the FTA negotiation with Bhutan, and of course, right now, ongoing negotiations with the Middle East and EU FTA too. But the wave, or the wave of the trade surpluses is coming towards Thailand.
And Thailand is going to face a lot of challenges, especially with the economic policies imposed by President Donald Trump, especially with the imposed tariffs on all countries. So this is going to be a huge challenge for Thailand as well.
Key date, 1st April, as we have to talk about, because Donald Trump will announce that tariff against Asian country, no matter if it's 15% or 20%, it will be a very high amount.
Exactly. And now let's move on to the latest in Thai politics. The House of Representatives is scheduled to consider a police request this Thursday for the arrest of Progressive Thai Party MP Myawaddy Manpianjit on a rape charge. So Police General Gitrat Panpet, the Police Commissioner General, submitted a letter to the House Speaker Wan Muhammad Nomatha on February 11th, seeking his permission for the arrest of the MP after a Taiwanese tourist filed a complaint with police in Chiang Mai on February 9th, claiming that she had been raped by the MP at a hotel. Even though the court has issued a warrant for the MP's arrest, police cannot make the arrest without permission from the House of Representatives because the MP is protected by parliamentary immunity. While serving as an MP of the now defunct Move For party, Myawaddy was also accused of sexually harassing his female staff. He quit the party to join the Progressive Thai Party to protect his parliamentary status. Meanwhile, Myawaddy, who's the spokesman of the People's Party, called on Myawaddy to resign as an MP to take responsibility for what he did, adding that the party will discuss how it will vote in Parliament. Meanwhile, Government Chief Whip Wisuthainurun recommended that the MP turn himself into police to acknowledge the rape charge. And to give you a recap, this is apparently not the first time that the MP came under fire over sexual assault allegations. Like we just said now, back in 2023, Myawaddy was sacked by the Move For Party after he was found to have sexually harassed 3 party volunteers. And although he made a public apology, bowing in front of the reporters, the party's executive committee felt that his apology was not genuine, as Myawaddy revealed his relationship with one of the victims in defiance of the committee's resolution. So we'll have to wait until this Thursday as to how the parliament will deal with the situation.
It's not the first time that the MP has conducted this kind of misbehaved behavior there. That, of course, several MPs, including his ex-colleagues, that say that actually he has to turn himself in.
Yes, it's, what is far more disturbing is that he did this many times, not just when he was with the Move For Party, but with the new party, there are still like sexual assault allegations. So many of the MPs have called out on him and demanded him to resign as an MP or turn himself to the police.
But of course, as an MP, as what Ned you have explained to our audience, that as an MP, one of them, of course, all of them have their parliamentary immunity there. So of course, under parliamentary rule there, the MPs in the parliament will vote for that if the police can arrest him. But of course, right now it's about the morality that the MP should turn himself in or not according to his colleagues there. Let's turn the page to soft news here. Now let's visit Bangpho district, famous for its wooden crafts, but it was badly affected by right now, of course, this modern market or digital market that some of the shops have been affected. Today, the local community has reawakened Bangpho, which has now become a hub for innovation and creativity for Bangkok Design Week 2025. Here's more with Mini Natasha.
From a word street to a creative space and the origin of Bangpho lady, Sao Bangpho.
This is Bangpho district. It was once well known for its wood craftsmanship, and this year this district is featured in Bangkok Design Week 2025. You might have heard the song called Sao Bangpho, Bangpho Lady. So today I'm going to be Sao Bangpho for a day.
Sao Bangpho นั้นโก้จริงๆ คู่ Bangpho Lady, a classic Thai song from Tudirek that made Bangpho well known. This district in Bangkok used to be bustling with people looking for high-quality wooden craft, ranging from wooden decorations to furniture. But the legacy has faded away through times due to the disruption from commercialized and budget furniture companies. This year, the local community has actively renovated Bangpho by collaborating with young designers to build a thriving art community. Bangpho Wood Street is included as a part of Bangkok Design Week 2025.
What is so unique about Bangpho district?
I think the most unique part of Bangpho is the craftsmanship of the wood product. Because you see that in the market at the moment, there are many commercialized products. But what is the value of this product is the process of making a one piece of wooden furniture. So this is why we try to highlight the master of craftsmanship concept within this area. So a lot of time when visitors come to Bangpho, you get to work very closely with the craftsmanship and to see the process of doing all those woodwork products. I think one of the things that the intricate design of all those patterns, and then it requires a very high skill craftsmanship that you have to work on the wood. So this is something that is starting to dissolve in terms of the time because it requires a lot of patience and a lot of training. Bangpho become a destination not only for people who are interested in wood furniture, but it's a destination who are interested in art and craft, and of course the new lifestyle of designing.
Bangpho is packed with Thai craftsmanship.
This is the first woodworking workshop on Bangpho Street.
Oh, this one is the first workshop here.
Previously, the work was order-based, following designer specification. This is the first time Bangpho makers have the opportunity to work into detail of constructing a wooden piece. Participating in Bangkok Design Week has created the opportunity for us to meet the new designer.
Bangkok Design Week is full of workshops, and one of them is wood and craft here at Ban Income.
Okay, this is harder than it looks. Okay, thank you.
If you walk along the streets, you will be amazed by cafes that join Bangkok Design Week by hosting an art exhibit both at Pole Projects and Noise Bangkok, featuring the Sao Bangpho exhibition.
ภาพที่แปะอยู่นี่คือสาวบางโพ
ใช่ค่ะ เป็นคอนเซปต์ในธีมของร้านที่เราได้ให้กับศิลปินไปค่ะ
สาวบางโพในความคิดของคุณแนนนี่คือเป็นประมาณไหนคะ
ของแนนจะเป็นสาวยุคใหม่ค่ะ ที่แบบก็ต้องแบบใช้ชีวิตประจำวันทำงาน แล้วก็หาเงิน ใช่ค่ะ แล้วก็ออกไปผจญภัยโลกนอก แล้วก็ได้ให้ทุกคนภายนอกเข้ามาเที่ยวบ้านเราได้รู้จักเราอะไรอย่างเงี้ยค่ะใช่
In 2025, Bangpho is striving to become a creative hub that promotes Thai craftsmanship, bridging between traditional and modern creativity. Natasha Hitmok, report.
I find it really interesting how many of the districts have been revamped into this innovation and creativity hub for Bangkok Design Week. And we have to say that a lot of this is really fascinating.
And of course, according to the history, of course, Bangpho is the district where we can find a lot of wooden furniture or arts there. But right now, of course, because of this modern and digital market that people can really buy it on internet. But now they are trying to get new customers back, like young customers. Maybe they really want to see the wooden furniture in their eyes. So right now we can see, of course, in Bangkok Design Week, Bangpho, every shop, and they have their creativity. They show their creativity to the customers and, of course, those visitors.
And we have to say that the creativity and the innovations have gone to the next level in this era. And that wraps up tonight's edition of Thai PBS World Tonight. Join us every Monday and Tuesday at 6 p.m. on Thai PBS World's Facebook and YouTube Live. And don't forget to follow us on social media and our website, thaipbsworld.com, for all the latest updates about Thailand as well as analyses. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week. สวัสดีค่ะ
Sorry, Kat.